Rings of Power draws racist backlash and threats, but Amazon and Frodo stand behind it. At some point, you gotta say, is it racist or is it just not well done and people don't like it? It's fine if people don't like it. You can't just say everything racist.
It's a racist system.
People are giving it honest criticism. I think it's just not good. But these guys are like, let's do a little come up and use some feminism to come up, or social justice in general. And then what happens is that it ends up being like really fake and shitty writing. Morfydd Clark tried to play with extremes of Gadriel in Lord of the Rings series. Middle-earth is back on our screens, and it looks a little different this time. Some have responded with hate. Okay, really? The large cast of Amazon's heavily hyped Lord of the Rings prequel series, The Rings of Power, includes a group of actors from different racial and ethnic backgrounds. Last week's premiere has been accompanied by a small but vocal backlash online from viewers angry that elves, dwarves, Harfoots, and humans of the series include people of color. Is that what they're mad about, though? Are they mad that it's people of color, or does the series suck? Or maybe they're just racist. I don't know.
I attacked you for being racist.
Actors on the show have been subjected to harassment and threats. See, this is a big problem, man. I remember I was even in this like theater festival. I was doing this play, and this guy who's from the newspaper, like the local newspaper, during this theater festival, there's so many plays that they just send out like new people to go review everything. He basically said like, if anything's done by trans people or women of color or like lesbian, 5-star, 4-star. Don't question it. Don't talk shit. The reason is because if they ever gave less than a 3-star, then those guys would basically come out with a counter article saying y'all are racist.
Yeah, there's a racist on the 8th floor.
Here's the thing. Harassment and threats, let's see them. Show me the harassment and threats. Blank out the person who did it and say like they're saying stuff like this. I'm not gonna watch this shit. A brown guy playing a hobbit? Sorry, but I live in this reality, idiots. I will not watch. You live in a fake fantasy world. What is it, a fake fantasy world? Where a black woman is a hobbit. I can't watch it anymore. I mean, if that's true, show it though. Yeah, okay, what's wrong with it? What's wrong with a Harfoot? Can't we have brown and black Harfoots? The series took years and reported $500 million to bring to life, and Amazon claims that more than 25 million people around the world tuned into the series on its premiere day. I don't know. I'm seeing numbers like 4 million tuned in and then 3.8 million of them tuned off because it was shitty. Don't call me racist. Why is there racist backlash to Rings of Power? Again, show me this racist backlash. Can you show it to me? What is it? Like, what did someone say? I heard J.R. Tolkien would be rolling in his grave. Yeah, because it's garbage. You're making like a pretend world, right? So why can't it just be all black? Like, they have a whole black kingdom in the new House of Dragons, the new Game of Thrones. They're cool, man. They're like black, but they have white dreads. It looks pretty sick. Characters of color include a Queen Regent, Cynthia Adai Robinson, an elf warrior, Ishmael Cruz Cordova, dwarf royalty, Sophia Nombete, and the leader of the Harfoots, Lenny Henry. Wow. So that's what they did with the writing room, and now the show sucks. Whoever's in charge of the show is just using diversity. So it's like you wrote a fake script. Fake script makes the actors look bad. So in the end, it does just make a bunch of like brown and black people look stupid. Because now these executives are going to be like,
well, we tried it. We tried black people. You saw how that went. How many black people can we get? We'll go out of business.
The series has been subject to online trolling practice of review bombing. Wow. Yeah, that's it. It's the review bombing. They all got together and review bombed us. Can you believe it? It sucks. Just say it sucks and call it a day. This is hell. On Rotten Tomatoes, the critic score sits at 85%, but the audience score is a low 39%. Oh my God. This looks so stupid, guys. Maybe the PR team gave him the article. This is not the first instance in which actors of color cast in traditionally white roles in genre TV and film has resulted in harassment and racism. Just recently, black actor Steve Toussaint has been subjected to hateful comments for his role in HBO's Game of Thrones spin-off, House of Dragons. John Boyega, don't get House of Dragons involved. See, in that case, I kind of believe it. They got them involved. Amazon stands firmly behind its cast and decision to include more diversity, which has blessed by the Tolkien estate. Producer Lindsay Weber told the Los Angeles Times, "We're really proud of the cast that we have in the show. We welcome discussion and even criticism. However, we will not condone racism of any kind." We invite criticism. Fair criticism is invited, but racism will not be tolerated. Our world has never been all white. Fantasy has never been all white. Middle Earth is not all white, the statement says. Black people, indigenous people, and people of color belong in Middle Earth, and they are here to stay. Okay, I mean, listen, you spend that many $1 billion. What about the stars of the original Lord of the Rings films? Stars of the original films, Elijah Wood, Sean Astin, Dominic Monaghan, and Billy Boyd, who played the Hobbits, all took to social media to show support for the cast Rings of Power. Wood, Monaghan, and Boyd posted pictures wearing t-shirts with elf ears of different skin colors and hashtag you are all welcome here. Aston posted a picture in a hat with the same illustration. You know what? I bet they're executive producers and they're losing money. This is kind of like what happened with Seinfeld when Keith Richards went and said the N-word on stage 1,000,000 times. When he said that, the Seinfeld ratings were going down. You lose residuals, whatever. You got to protect the franchise. That's an interesting hat. They have like hat of all different colors. This shade of brown is pointy-eared, but then this brown and this brown not pointy-eared, round ears. That's very interesting. This is the guy who plays the main Hobbit, Samwise Gamgee. I can't tell if he's super into it or super against it. I'll take the picture with the hat, but then when I look at his face, I don't know if he's into it. And he's like, listen, racists, you are all welcome here. I'm saying that to the black people and the Indian people. Racists, you are all welcome here. I don't know if he's doing that or if he's saying, oh my God, what do I gotta? Okay, you're all welcome here. But that's fine. Maybe I'm nitpicking. What is it, 65 billion? And like 10 years to make it. This guy's black. Okay. I support it. Listen, I think black people should be able to be elves. It's a pretend fantasy world. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I mean, if the horse can be black, why can't the human being on top be black? That's a fair question.